Are they advising you or are they starting to control your life? Watch this video to the very end to find out where to draw the line between advice and control.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central.
Hello fellow Inspirers, welcome to Inspira Central. My name is Monica and I'm the Chief Inspirer herself. It's always so good to have you here. Today I'll be talking about how to draw a line between seeking validation and letting somebody control you. There are so many people who find it difficult to make decisions about their own lives. There are so many people who do not know how to say, this is what I want, and stand on business. I was watching a movie today and it kind of triggered me because this lady had let someone crawl into her life. I would say crawl because that person encroached quietly. She didn't even realize it when that person wormed her way in. And so this lady gave her autonomy to that person. She gave that person license to control her life. Even without signing any agreements, she handed this lady the decision-making card of her life. And I was so irritated. I was so upset with that because every step of the way, even before the lady thought for herself, what is this thing? What do I make out of this event? What do I make out of this development? She picked up the phone and called the lady and was like, hello, see what just happened. What do I do? She never for one moment paused to say, okay, let me take this in. What do I think about this? Giving people autonomy over your life is so easy that many people do not even realize it. Asking for advice every step of the way, even when you have never considered something for yourself, is you giving up the autonomy of your life. Looking to people to approve you and validate you and tell you that you have done well can be a way of letting them take control of your life. It is so easy for you to hand over the control that you don't even realize you're doing it. It is a little thing such as saying, so what do I do? Without thinking for yourself, okay, I have checked it. I have analyzed everything. I think this is what I should do. Now I need help. But when you just run to somebody at the first instance and say, what do I do? It starts to diminish your own ability. It starts to diminish your own control over your life. It starts to make it look like you don't have an idea in your head. You can't think for yourself. And if you cannot think for yourself, it means you have placed someone else in the driver's seat of your life. And that is you giving up your independence. That is you abdicating your responsibility to yourself. That is you handing someone the keys to your life and saying, drive me wherever you want to take me. Because you don't feel confident enough. You don't feel strong enough. You don't feel like you have what it takes to make a decision for yourself. And so you would rather place the blame, the responsibility, the duty at someone else's door. That's weird, but many people do it. Many people do it. I think people find it difficult to sit down and think for themselves. But if you want to be in charge of your life, if you want to take control of your life, if you want to be the boss of your life, you have to learn to sit down. Sit down and have a conversation with yourself. Sit down and think your own thoughts. Sit down. Do not listen to anyone. Do not seek their approval or their validation. Sit down, sit with the issue and think to yourself, what do I want for this situation? What is the right decision for me? What do I want for my life? And speaking of what do I want for my life, I think if you knew what you wanted for your life, you would be able to make decisions for yourself without seeking validation from other people. You would not need external validation if you knew who you were and what you wanted for your life. That starts with you knowing who you are. I have videos here about how you can start to discover yourself, start to know yourself, start to become familiar with your thoughts, your ideas, the way you see life. Start to familiarize yourself with yourself. Because when you do that, you would realize that you may not necessarily need other people's advice. I'll put the link of those videos in the description of this video so that you can go and start learning yourself. Find out who you are, what you like, where you want to go, what you hope to become, and you would not need anybody's validation. Asking for external validation can be very tempting. It can be very tempting because they feel that if things go wrong, they don't have to take responsibility. Because if someone out there says, why don't you do this? Or no, this is the right way to do it. Or of course, this is the only way. And they validate you. They tell you what to do. They approve of what you've done. They give you a thumbs up. And that thing flops. You can blame them. You can blame them, right? Then there is someone to blame. There is someone to take responsibility. There is someone to take accountability. And that person is not you. So you are safe from the accountability, you are safe from the responsibility, you are safe from taking the blame. I have a video where I talked about why you must stop blaming other people and start taking responsibility. I'll put the link of that video in the description of this video. One thing about not taking the responsibility, having someone out there to blame, is that in as much as you're blaming them, you still have to live with the consequences of the actions that you took based on the advice that that person gave you. It is a very lazy approach for you to hand someone the autonomy, the control, the reins of your life, because you still have to live with the consequences of whatever decision that person makes on your behalf. And the irony is that that person may not really be making decisions on your behalf, but the fact that the person tells you what to do and you go and implement it in your own life is actually the person indirectly making decisions for your life, and you handing them the reins of control, you handing them the keys and saying, take over, take charge, I don't know what to do with this life I was given. Control is easy for people to take over. It's very easy. And you know the sad part? When you let people take control of your life, they will hardly ever give you control back. They will want to run you to the ground. You see, human nature has this way of self-preserving. And when they see that you don't self-preserve, you become prey. It's natural. It's just human nature. In fact, it's still like that in the animal world. So it is an eat or be eaten thing. So even if you are not somebody who is a predator, you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself so you don't become prey. But as soon as you hand somebody the key to your life and you say, take charge of my life, I don't know what I'm doing with this, you automatically make yourself prey. You may not see it that way, but when events start to play out, when events start to unfold, then you will see what you've done to yourself. Then you will realize that you have become a victim in your own story. Then you will realize that you should have taken charge from day one. Then you will start regretting that you put somebody in charge of your life. You see this autonomy thing we keep talking about? People think it's just, okay, don't worry, I'm in charge. But are you really in charge? Because if you look at your affairs, you need to ask yourself, am I the one making the decisions for myself? Am I the one who decided I want to wear this shirt? Am I the one who decided I want to wear this hair? Am I the one who decided pink lipstick is what it is today? Or am I being told what to do? Am I being told how to dress? Am I being told what to eat? Am I being told where to go? Am I subtly being told how to be? If you're being told how to be, I know sometimes it's difficult. And if you have been in that position for so long, you would even resent me and this message. I'm telling you that I know that. Because I have had people who let other people control them. And when you look at them and their decisions, you look at them and see that they have become echo chambers for those people. When they say something, when they voice their opinion on something, you know that this is not something they considered. This is not something that comes from them. This is sounding like that other guy. But it's coming through this person. And yet it's sounding like that guy. So you just know that they are students of that person. They are just following that person toe to toe and doing whatever he says, doing whatever she says. And so everything that comes out from their mouth is not from their heads. Because they have put their heads on freeze. They have kept their brain somewhere that their brain no longer thinks. Their brain is just there frozen while they are just echoing, churning out, replicating, duplicating, and just saying everything that comes out from the other guy. Think your own thoughts. Be brave enough to think your own thoughts. It's not asking for too much. You are an independent human being who has a right to make decisions for himself or herself. And when you lose that independence, when you give it up to someone else, you start to lose not just your thinking, not just your identity, not just your autonomy, but you start to lose what makes you unique. You start to lose what makes you stand out. You become a blend. You become an echo. You become an inferior version of somebody else. You no longer are yourself. And it's time for you to draw the line between validation and control. Many people know how to push the limits. And if you let them push the limits between giving you advice, between suggesting and actually taking charge of your life, then they are going to go overboard. They are going to use you. They are going to manipulate you. They are going to control every area of your life that you let them. And one thing about control is that when they come in through one area of your life, they will keep going into other areas of your life, and before you know it, they've taken over. Before you know it, you have no control over anything. Before you know it, you start running helter-skelter in your own life. Before you know it, you have lost every single thing that you had. Don't let people control you. Stop looking for validation, because that's how it starts. When you're looking to everyone to tell you that you made the right decision, you're looking to people to tell you that what you're about to do is the right thing. You're looking for people that will validate you. You're looking for people that will tell you that that decision that you made is the right thing. You don't ever stand on your own to say, it doesn't matter what people think. What I think is what matters. What I have decided is what I have chosen for my life. And I stand firm. I stand firm. I stand unshakable in this decision making. I have made up my mind. It doesn't matter whether this goes wrong or this goes right. This is what I have chosen and I stand firm. And it doesn't matter whether people like what I have decided or not. This is my decision to make and I have made that decision. Have that courage to decide for yourself and to stand on your decision. That is why you must first look at that decision to say, is this the right one? Is this the wrong one? I've talked about decision making here on this channel. I'll put the links to those videos in the description of this video so that you can know how to make the right decision for yourself, so that you don't need to call a committee to come and decide on what is best for your life. You get to decide for yourself. You get to choose for yourself. You make up your mind, implement that decision, and then stick to whatever you have chosen for yourself. That is how to be an independent person. That is how to be autonomous. That is how to have agency over your own life. That is how to be a grown-up. Grown-ups make decisions for themselves. They don't need people telling them left, right, and center what to do with their lives. They decide what is best for them. And even when they make the wrong decisions, they learn from their mistakes and they grow from those mistakes and ensure that they do not repeat the same mistakes, but they become even better. Stop giving people control over your life. Stop seeking for validation from every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Stop looking for people that will validate you and approve of you. Approve of yourself. Validate yourself. Make up your mind concerning your own life. Decide that this is who you are. This is what you want. And stick to your decisions. Never ever hand in the reins of control over your life to someone else. Because if you do, they will never let go. They will control you for as long as you let them. I hope this video has encouraged you to stop seeking for external validation, but to develop a backbone and have conviction and clarity for yourself, and to make that decision that you need to make for yourself instead of asking the opinion of everybody, especially people who are not in a position to help you make the right decisions. I hope you're able to draw the line between validation and control, and to ensure that you validate yourself, because what you decide for yourself is more important than what everyone else thinks of you. If you enjoyed watching this video, please drop a comment below. Tell me how this video has helped you. Also, if you'd like to watch more videos on self-development, growth, mental health, family and relationships, and improving your life as a whole, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is completely free of charge. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe to this channel. So, click that subscribe button. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, please share this video with everyone. We all need to take charge of our lives, and we must stop seeking external validation, but make up our minds on what is best for us. Share this video so that more people can decide what is best for them and take charge of their lives. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. Thank you for giving me your time. I have a playlist in the description of this video. Please watch each of the videos in that playlist. Drop a comment on each of those videos and tell me how they have helped you. It's always good to bring these videos to you here on Inspira Central. Please keep watching my videos here, and let's keep growing as a community. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central.